Hello! Welcome back. We are back at it again. You guys apparently really liked Slay the Princess. So we're gonna try one more episode. And we're gonna... Oh my god! Girl! I just started! That's never happened before, Jesus. Anyway, welcome. I'm C4. This is Slay the Princess. Good. Introductions are done. We're gonna keep going into this. I'm gonna hopefully see and remember what I, yeah, it's page. God, that gave me a heart attack.
You're on a path.
We're gonna see what happens.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yes, yes.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Okay,
let's see where I'm gonna go with this. Well, what are you talking about? Right. I was rewatching some of the to kind of catch up because it's been a bit. We're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna go to it. Let's see. You know what? Screw it. We'll just see how the vibe goes because it's never worked at the beginning.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
I want the vibe now. Also, okay. The end of the world. What to do?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Of course I am.
The rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
But you should be. Alright, let's just go. Yes. I haven't tried this one. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer monarch. Vive la revolution.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. We're going. But actually not.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Proceed to the cabin. It just said proceed. I don't know, remember, right, if there has been other options.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Yes.
The blade is
Yes. Guess what, though? We are not going to take it. That's the one thing we haven't done yet is not take the blade. We're just entering. Fuck you, narrator.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive
same
place.
thing.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Let me hear you.
Hello? Is someone there?
Has she been like that before? That's new.
It's hypnotizing.
Oh my god.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Oh my gosh, here you're smitten for her, aren't you?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Ooh. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Ooh, there's one, and then there's a lie. But okay. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue downstairs. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm really trying to, go down on love story. I'm gonna be a romantic.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her
narrator
would be
stopping a third wheel. Stop.
Wait, really? You're here to
yes.
rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Yes. Princess, I'm here.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I am here. I am absolutely gorgeous, aren't I?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Now pause. Scenario rise. If we have been paying attention to the past two playthroughs, you talk too long, she has a blade. You just go to her and go boom, 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 stab. She doesn't. So, let's see what happens.
Beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Oh, princess.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Narrator. Stop.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Forever? My darling, how long have you been here?
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
What about my love?
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the
But
end.
really, what do I have? I mean, besides the fact that we already discussed, I have a chain not missing, ma'am. So I don't know what you did with that. But how are we? I mean, I am looking like a monster with a little grubby little finger. So we discussed in very canon that I am not human. So hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains. We're not being suspicious. We're being the prince, the hero. Let me examine the chains,
Only
madam.
making this more difficult.
Shut the fuck up, narrator. Hello,
you.
my
Thank
darling.
you.
Yes.
Yes.
You're making a huge
Shut
mistake.
the fuck up.
No. You're doing the right thing.
Thank you, hero. We are smitten, and we are the hero in this. Narrator stepping a third wheel.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
That thing is bolted shut.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Do you happen to know where the key is, ma'am?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light.
Watch the key be upstairs.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabinet.
That's for shadowing. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yes.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
If I didn't kill you multiple times the previous rounds, I would be absolutely smitten by your beauty.
You attempt to make
But I
your
go
way
up.
out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Narrator.
The click of a lock sliding into place.
Narrator, was that you?
Is someone else here?
Uh-huh. Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. I'm guessing the narrator's gonna be like, prediction-wise, narrator's like, oh, it must have been the wind shutting the door and the lock sliding over or some stupid, but I'm going to say that.
Shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Narrator, so,
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess.
narrator.
And you won't leave until the task is done.
Well, narrator, excuse you.
You
Trying
try
the door.
but it's locked from the outside.
It's just what? I'm a monster thing. I'm going to break the door down. I guess not.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Oh, no.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Okay, still.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a
Yeah.
slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
I'm sorry.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Together?
She barely
Holy-
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay. Okay. Did not expect that at all. I did not think of that at all. I guess if I had the blade, we could just cut the arm off, maybe? But, okay, let me reread that again. Sorry for the gorgeous image we have here. She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. Okay, how are you gonna break your bone, though?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
A sound comes from behind me.
It's the blade from upstairs.
Jesus.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Narrator, seems like someone is being manipulative, literally, in my space.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
But I'm sorry, narrator. It is a love story. And I am safe, thank you. So, keep in mind, there's not even an option to not save her. Which is interesting, you know.
Against your better judgment,
I would be like, I'm
place
sorry.
the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Good God, this is graphic. So, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, my blade is red. I'm sorry to anyone who is very, if you watched the previous Play Princesses, this is gory, so sorry.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Good God.
Her limb falls to the ground,
Ugh.
and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Hero, that is just girl boss of her, though.
No, she didn't.
Shut up, narrator, I hear you.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
Hello.
Blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
You are stunning still.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't
Hero,
even bothered
no
by what
doubts.
just happened.
Hero, don't give doubts. She is beautiful.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
She sounds amazing. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have.
Shut the
any
fuck up,
of this.
narrator.
The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Narrator, you're being a very annoying third wheel here. But it is interesting because I was thinking of how in the world I would get her literally out of the prison, but I guess this would be the case.
As the princess approaches the bottom
Do
step,
not.
your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair.
Yeah.
You can't just do that.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Narrator, anarchy.
What are you doing?
It's not me. Warn her.
Stop that.
Stop that. Stop it. No, you.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I know.
Your body lunges forward,
Oi!
the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges,
Ooh, I love
stumbling
that.
back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Narrator, you're being an annoying third wheel here, and I don't appreciate it. God, I love that image, though. This is a cool, like, fighting scene.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Narrator, no, you don't understand. This is a love story that I've been trying to find. Wait, was that? I thought it said slayed by the prisons, but... Resist.
Blade. Move the blade.
And no. N-O.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
I'm predicting something, princess. I'm telling you right now, this may be our Romeo and Juliet sequence. We shall.
She
Yeah,
nervously
I knew it.
and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hand.
See, look at my hand.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Princess, no.
She plunges it into your chest,
Aw.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Nara, you're gonna make me really savor this, aren't you? You're getting... And Aaron is having a little revenge here.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Thank you, here, you're back on my side.
For her sake.
Shut up, narrator.
Don't you start pretending that killing a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
So says you.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. Girl, you're supposed to be... Okay, ma'am, my heart is here. It's on the other side of my body. Go there, please.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. It doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Nerdy, you bitch, you did this.
You made your choice. It's over.
Okay, but this image. Oh, my darling.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. We're on chapter 2. Let's see what happens. So I'm guessing I'm going to keep going.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay.
No. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. You killed Kenny, you bastard. Now you're in for it. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks?
Uh-huh.
What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Mind tricks,
I
narrator.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us
Smitten.
last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Yes, the Smitten has joined the love story party. Yes.
Our beloved?
Hero, come on. Come on.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Well, at least he knows now.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table.
Yes,
then
yes.
You should know that we and the princess are in love.
Yes!
The four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Yes!
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
And that is exactly what we will do.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I just noticed something. So we've noticed, like, especially in the first playthrough, spoiler if you haven't watched it, there's a lot of very specific, there's an ending there that began this whole series. I wonder, because we have multiple voices, and I could probably go back to that episode and take count of how many voices there are, and then what they are told to be of. Like, this is Smitten, there's Hero, there's Cold, there's others. Like, they're all different, and they have a different way of approaching the princess. I feel like Cold was more about the previous episode with, like, becoming a ghost. Smitten seems like it's gonna be this one. The Hero is I don't know what the first episode was specifically. Maybe it was the other guy. It was Cunning or something like that. But I don't know if that's like will help in regards to us going through this, making sure we can get the endings or putting her back together. Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth. Or should I listen to you?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Exactly.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Villain.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
In a love story narrator, it is. You've never...
I beg to...
Yes! Because we're, like, so going into this, like, we are smitten in love type of deal. So I feel like it really is like that.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I think the hero is just us in general. Like, we're supposed to be the hero in general, so no matter what path is still the hero. So maybe it's the other 4 voices.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh, we've been
If
through
the
this.
latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
I think we talked
Or
about
do you
this
think
in
that
the
the
first
princess,
episode.
left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Narrator, you forgot that she was technically trapped down there?
She would never.
Mm-hmm.
She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Dastardly scheme.
Convoluted. I don't
We are
know how
full
this
Shakespeare.
premise could be any more simple.
We are full
Princess
Shakespeare.
mad, stop her, save everyone.
With them, I'm going to find a way to save her from the cabin. We're going in this full mindset.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yes.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the
I
situation.
have one frame
I just hope
to
for all our
reflect.
sakes that you make the right call.
We could talk about... No, let's just proceed.
A
Hello.
warning before you go any further.
No, I was
She
going to
will
say the
lie.
thing.
We
Same
already
thing.
told you
Yep.
we're not playing along with your little game.
Mm-hmm.
It's your lies that can't be trusted.
Mm-hmm.
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Yes.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yes, he's very Shakespearean.
I do. But I also speak from
I
the
swear.
heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
If they goes full on Shakespeare, I'm going to cry.
Sure,
I hope not.
Passions are strong and all, but
Yeah.
everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
We are going to be somewhat PG-13, please.
Don't pay their bickering any mind.
Oh, man. I hope it doesn't actually turn Shakespearean because Shakespeare is also long and very rambling.
The interior of the cabin
Ooh.
is clean and elegant.
Dude.
Its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison
Oh my gosh,
befitting
wait.
a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I think this is gonna go Shakespearean. Look at this! We're rescuing the princess locked away in a far-off tower. In a far-off land, we're going to slay the dragon.
The blade is your implement.
No. Let's see, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the walls. Okay, we're gonna keep going this, because it is.
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time.
Because you weren't here, Smitten.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll focus up.
Okay, and that is interesting though, because last time we didn't take the blade. She shouldn't. I shouldn't need to take the blade because technically she did it herself. So here's to hoping. Here's to hoping.
The door to the basement
Ooh.
creaks open, revealing an
Cool.
intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Interesting. Also, the music's, I think, changed to be as if royal type of deal.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is a soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Does she sound different?
Her voice
Oh, God.
somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear
Oh my
wedding
God.
bells already.
This guy. Oh, no.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking it a little too far.
Thank you,
You
hero.
barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
I hope Smitten doesn't take control, please, God.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Says you. Princess?
You walk down the stairs.
Aw,
and
look
lock
at her
eyes with the
dress.
princess. There's a
Damn
heavy
it, her
chain
hand.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Damn it. Her hands. Maybe she has the key. Damn it, don't be the
My
again.
love,
Oh,
we're
God.
here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
I just rolled my eyes.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
No, she can't.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you. My dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I'm surprised you didn't say prince, honestly.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Princess, I hope you're not asking me to cut your hand off again because I did not bring the blade.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
What, did no one call you a hero, narrator? I thought so.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
So what? She says it and then you... Okay.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Hero?
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first.
Boo-hoo.
What's done is done.
This is my... I don't know how many chances I've been here.
Chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Hero.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Oh god, he said I shan't.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it.
He has.
Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Well. Okay. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? I have to ask, did you know the world? I'm so sorry about having the narrator who sent me here to kill you. Took over my body. It's extremely unfair. And then there's just rescue the princess. See, this is the thing. I don't know if it's how different it'll be. Okay, I didn't bring the knife again, so that's a part of like, what do we do now? Oopsies. I'm not gonna answer with the whole thing because we kind of been there before in the first episode. I'm tempted by this one because I want to know what she thinks. But it is something in my head. She knows that it's some other being out here. The problem is she might be like, oh, it is? Well, how about I just kill you then? Type of deal. And I'm afraid. But I'm going to say this.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, but we know, because the other two times, that she kind of knows that there's something else here in works. I mean, herself. So I can understand why she would believe that.
That's because she's perfect.
Smitten. God
Do you
damn
think
it.
she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Ooh. Interesting. But I don't know, unless they're talking about, fourth wall dimension break and fourth wall break, and she's talking about the code, like all those other games that are just yandere. Maybe though.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Nara, we just discussed there are multiples like you.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
That makes me kind of think that she does now, Smitten, though. Okay, so now I'm interested in that. Yeah.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
So...
We won't be laying a finger on
Oh
her
my
perfect
god,
wrist,
Smitten.
And indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Maybe.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I mean, if Smitten says so, then maybe.
You're arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles. She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Well, here we did kind of see her eat her hand, so I think it's a pretty fair
She
game.
didn't care last time. Why
Yeah.
did she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Angel of Darkness or Angel in disguise here, but...
Right, it's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So
Shush. See, there's not even an option to say slay the princess, so we're just gonna rescue her now.
no, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Ah.
Not on my watch.
It's a good thing we don't then.
My passions contain tight panic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest,
oh God,
end our life without a second thought.
No.
You wouldn't.
God, that was in my ear, narrator.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings.
Yeah.
And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, it does.
The princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Love story. Love story.
I'll be damned. We're doomed.
That shouldn't have worked. It's like you don't control it.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Also, note, her crown did very much change. I mean, obviously her dress too, as if it was a legitimate princess.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This time.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh! Shut the fuck up, narrators. You literally are the worst. Enjoy it.
If only you had a weapon, one slip
Shut
of the
up!
pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone
Stop it!
out there would be saved.
What is with you? And stop it.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Yes.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power
Dude,
of love?
who doesn't love this moment?
What do we do
From
now?
all we've done. Also, side note, did our boobs get bigger? Is it just me? Maybe it's the dress that it kind of makes it go boom boom, but I don't know. I mean, I'm fine. What do you want to do? We leave and we have our whole lives to figure out what we can do next. She's writing, whatever you want to do. So we'll say we leave.
That sounds perfect.
Ooh, the music's changed like a da-da-da-da-da.
The princess
Oh my
takes
God.
your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Yes, my dearest.
We have each other.
Yes.
We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think
Yes!
we do, actually.
Shut the fuck up, narrator.
I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Yeah, I mean, hear out. She's gorgeous, even more so now. What is your
We'll
problem?
mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Well, then exit my brain, then, please.
You and the princess walk up the stairs.
Ah.
hand in hand.
I know it's not gonna be good, but I know.
The way she's smiling at you.
Shut the fuck up. You're ruining the moment.
About this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
We're gonna see the void, but enjoying the moment. Enjoy the moment, people. We have finally found our love story. Look at this panel. It's gorgeous.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that
Are
interesting?
you-
The door slams in your face and the lock.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna save right now. There. Narrator, you son of a bitch.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
That's not fair.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for
There's
the
a
strength
there's a
of
handle.
true love.
Excuse me. Are we blind? You just do that in terms of things unless someone literally turned a lock. You can press down and go boom. Plus there's two of us. Ma'am, you said last time we could go through it. We're gonna go through
Enough
this.
with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Shush.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
Exactly. Our passions have run about 3 hours worth.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional
Shush.
voice.
Says the man who dropped us again.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I salute you, hero. Thank you. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Together. She said last time together. We're trying together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Yes! Suck it!
And
And?
lock clicks.
Yeah.
The door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Ha! Nothing can stop the power of love.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Oh, we're gonna see the void.
You and the princess make your way upstairs.
Oh, no.
And the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing.
There,
Take
shut the fuck
blade
up.
from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Stop it! That is interesting, right? Take the blade and slay the princess. What would happen? But we're not doing that.
Enjoying this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Good.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I'm gonna get the full you this time. Yes.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you
Oh, what? Romantic haze, your love will set you free. You're joking. Wait a minute. I was expecting the void. What? Oh, wait a minute. The music tells me otherwise.
A happy ending at last.
We did it.
Ah,
What should
I knew
we
it.
do
Okay,
now?
good.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Okay, so voice is gone. Okay, I knew it. I heard the voice. I'm like, wait a minute. But, good.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Are you sure as it was the eyes smitten?
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh, dude, that actually made me really sad.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Smitten, shut the fuck up. Goodbye, princess. I am surprised we actually walked outside. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should
Ooh,
we
what's
try and
Smitten
find
gonna
her?
say?
Is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is not the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared. I'll do this, because last time Cold was like, better... would have been better if you didn't say anything.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Don't worry, Hero. It'll be the end for about a week, and then we'll be right back into this.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Okay, so Smitten doesn't really know. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's not the end for you. It's the end for you, but not for me. If I'll see you on the other side, it's going to be okay. I'll give them some hope, because they kind of seem scared.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Don't worry, Hero.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Yep. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Let's see what else. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Ooh, we are different. The decay, you're withered. What? I was doing better last time. What? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Hello.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Oh, that's interesting. It's an interesting thought of it. Kind of like a program in a way. Like looking away, not paying attention, and then reshaping them, or
All of
God
me
in a
is
sense.
changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
She doesn't... This is the first time I feel bad for her in this scenario. She looks forced in a way. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us, what do you think of this vassal? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me. Even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back. A lot of this is the same. It's just giving me context. You know what happens. Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vassals do I need to bring you out?
We will know when we near our destination.
God damn it. I'm happy someone in the previous comments at least told me there's 5 total. Let's see here. Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
See, she doesn't look well, in a way. I'll do this one.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
Is this the same surround sound as previous? Because it's very, like, royal, like the previous times, but...
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
I'm everything that you have known me to be, but also nothing. Probably because there's, like, the whole different multiverse type of logic, where there's her, and then there's the other ones we've been to. Okay. Oh, so you don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Okay, so whatever I bring back, she's fine with, obviously, but... it's kind of hopeless for her. Kind of just there, like a doll. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
God, it scares me every fucking time. Everything goes dark and you die. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her. And with that, we are saving. I missed it. Let's just go here. So, right. Okay, so we found another one, thankfully. We got 12. I'm looking at the achievements now. We have 12 out of 97. I'm interested in what we've done. So, okay, so we have the decay, which is you're withered. The bloat, you've grown. The body, it's you. Interesting. Or maybe they... Oh my God, stop it. God damn it. Anyway, thank you, princess. In any case, we will continue this if it keeps going well. I did get a tip that apparently there's 5 people of her we need to bring to her, hopefully. If there's more than 5, I don't know if I'm going to keep going with this. But we're getting faster, we're getting smoother pace with this. So, with that being said, thank you for watching Slay the Princess. We have yet found another one, and better yet, we have found love, which honestly was the whole thing of this. I found my love story. So honestly, I'm fine if we ended it here, because I did find a love story, and I loved that ending. So yeah, so what? Okay. God, analog horror on me on that. Okay. So before it changes one more time, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and any part of this, you're welcome to subscribe for more to see the next one I come up with or the other games I plan to do. I do believe this will come after the next Temi-Chung or the another game that got set up. So lots of games that are on my schedule that I just found and put on my list and downloaded. So look forward to that. They are interesting, unique, another interesting artistic quality, as we have seen they have been very well lately. So look forward to it. And I am also as well. So yeah, so can't wait for that. So if you're interested in any of that, subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, follow me on others, I guess. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed once again. And with that, have a great day. Bye.